Before satellites, GPS, or Google Earth, humanity tried to grasp the shape of the world through imagination, mathematics, and courage. The very first published world map wasn't just a drawing, it was a declaration that the Earth could be understood, measured, and seen as a whole. Created by Claudius Ptolemy in the 2nd century CE and first printed in the 15th century, this ancient map reshaped how civilizations viewed geography and themselves within it. Ptolemy was a Greco-Roman mathematician, astronomer, and geographer based in Alexandria, Egypt. Around 150 CE, he compiled a groundbreaking work called Geographia, which included detailed coordinates and mapping instructions for over 8,000 locations across the known world. Although no original maps from Ptolemy's lifetime have survived, his text laid the foundation for cartography for centuries to come. Fast forward to 1477 in Bologna, Italy, over 1,300 years after Ptolemy's death, when his Geographia was printed with engraved maps for the first time. This became the first published world map, merging ancient science with Renaissance printing technology. This event marked a turning point, not just in geography, but in the spread of knowledge itself. The map featured a remarkably detailed depiction of the known world, Europe, North Africa, and parts of Asia. It was based on a grid of latitude and longitude, an idea pioneered by Ptolemy and still used today. While the map was far from accurate by modern standards, it made India too small, Africa oddly shaped, and omitted the Americas entirely, it showed a coherent, systematic worldview. It wasn't myth, it was mathematics. This was revolutionary. The idea that the Earth could be measured and drawn, based on data rather than speculation, was a radical shift from earlier medieval mappe mundi, which were often symbolic or religious. Ptolemy's system empowered explorers, scholars, and navigators during the Age of Discovery. Without this first published map, it's unlikely that figures like Columbus, Magellan, or Vespucci would have had the confidence to venture across unknown oceans. Even more importantly, the map sparked a cultural awakening. As copies spread across Europe, people began to see the world not as an abstract theological idea, but as a tangible, interconnected space. The grid became a tool for progress, for travel, for empire, and yes, even for conquest. It helped usher in both the Renaissance and the era of exploration, changing the destiny of continents. The printing of Ptolemy's world map was more than an artistic achievement. It was the beginning of global thinking. For the first time in history, the idea of the Earth as one unified space, divided by geography but united by curiosity, was put on paper and distributed widely. Today, we take maps for granted, but every GPS ping, every zoomed-out globe, every dotted airline route owes a debt to that first bold attempt to capture the world in ink and lines. Claudius Ptolemy imagined a world that could be drawn, and the printing press made that vision a reality for the masses.